Wow. That effect is cool as shit when the main menu loads up. Ooh. I'm just so loving how our menu effect, works. Oh, the whole background thing back there looks cool as shit. Yes! I love dynamic backgrounds. Let's load up a game. Let's load up a save file. Oh, that's probably normal. That's probably fine. Honestly, this is a normal looking main menu. Hey guys, welcome to the show. I'm your host, the Prince of Plays, Solon. We last left off on Fighting Paradise. Things were not good. Let me show you how not good these things were. Yeah, so not so good at all. In fact, when we left off, we learned a lot of things about Faye. Exactly what we were hoping to learn about Faye. And about our boy, our patient, our victim. Oh God. I think they want me to get going. They don't want me to sit around, but we'll see. Hey, I've got a save spot. Maybe it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Our boy Colin is not in a good place right now. He's a little under the weather. Okay. You know what? Now's not the time. Let's just... Yeah, the boy's not doing good. He's actually in a bad spot. Dr. Watts, can you get us out of this? Oh, these are his actual memories. They're falling apart. But Faye is not in any of these. These are his these are the pure memories. We're gonna Legend of Dragoon style float around on rocks. I'm very into this aesthetic. So is this how the memories actually were? When you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. This is his one of his... Okay, so these are his most sacred memories. I won't forget about you. He's promised himself. He's going through with that. He will not forget about Sophia. Boom, there's no more time. And I find myself here, just like everyone else. Want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know? That's why we're here, Colin. He really remembers that distinct voice of the person selling him this timeshare into a new brain center. Tell us your regrets. What is it that you want us to fix? More so, he's probably remembering the embarrassment of not coming to this place and not knowing what he actually wanted at all. Thank you. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, Faye is here. Okay. No, this is Sophia. This is their date. This wasn't with Faye. Their date was with Sophia in the aquarium. We live some little time in this life. We'd never be able to do all that we want. No matter what we do, there'd always be other things we'd want to try, other paths to take. Okay. Remember being alone on the swing set, loneliest boy. Cleaning up his mess during the honeymoon. Shit. Did it spill on your dress? Just one more excuse to jump into the lagoon. You know, we don't have to waste all that lemon juice. Have you ever tried writing with it? Lemon juice, no, why? Then prepare to be mind blown by elementary school magic. Get this, it's invisible ink. That was the very, the second video. First comment on the second video is, they're using lemon juice as invisible ink. That must have been Gamshit, right? On the very first one. I was so mad. I was so mad that she called it immediately. Invisible ink? The writing appears in color only when you heat the paper up. I'll show you. Let's write a thing with it. It's been a while since I've written. Never too late to start again. How about a letter? Which one? There's 26 of them. A letter to each other, of course. We should write about this trip. It's been kind of a journey. So this is actually what happened. This is the legit part of the memory. At the end of it, we could show each other what we wrote of it all. So when the memory skipped ahead, was that Faye interrupting? Oh, this music's so nice. This is them in front of the TV. Why would you ever reconsider? Why would you toss aside everything we have for something make-believe? I'm not tossing anything aside. Oh, yeah? Oh, maybe the TV? Be it righting a wrong or a dream long past, at Sigmund Corp, we give you that second chance to make things right. With our help, it's never too late. So they're not randomly scattered memories. Maybe the sedative's wearing off? That would be bad for us. These are only memories with Sophia, right? So he's distinctly only remembering Sophia. You are different, even from the man you were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here. Okay. God, how are they going to tie all of this up and make all the regrets, those little tiny regrets, how are we gonna lose those together? Oh my God, we finally get to see what he's writing too! I know, it's mesmerizing here, Faye spoke after a pause, shifting her gaze back up to the sky. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is and all that could be? Yes! Yes! The end of this whole thing has to be reading what he actually wrote in the green book, right? Okay, look, I got it. I got your message. I can't handle this. I can't handle this, you guys. Come get him. Nothing? Damn it, I really thought it was her. Oh, wait, is that really the only way? Zoop! Mmm, delicious. One full-grown Dr. Watts. Yo. Where the hey have you been? I figured it out, Eva. I figured out the impossible! I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding. Like, they really grinded it into me, but I guess that's what it takes when we're on the inside of it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hey girl, what's up? What's happening? You wanna make me cry again? Cause I would love that very much, thank you. Sedative wore off already. You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help Colin, and you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, that can be amended now, can't it? So, looks like we're about out of time. If you're gonna erase me for good, you might as well hurry. No, we're not going to erase you. Wow, Dr. Rosaline just stepping aside. We're going to erase us. Yes. Oh, that's so much more simple. Colin never needed our service, Eva. He already had her. Because he was able to change his own reality to live in a different world. One that filled the gaps of what he wanted all in his head. We're gonna add more Faye or something, right? Is that the whole idea? She is what we do, Eva. And yet, she left. She left, which could have only meant one thing. So, explain this to me like I am 5, please, Dr. Watts. No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this. How is it different? There's more to it. There's more to what we do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What we do, it has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend. It's a lot more elaborate, for sure. But for someone who had to fight just to let go of fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe, the imaginary, and the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is. Hey, you two, things aren't looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out of there. If you die in the Matrix-established dream life, do you die in real life? I might want to, need to. Like, get out of there. After all that, after everything, none of this matters anymore? Like, none of it? There's no way we'd have the time to implement any actual changes. No, we might not have the time. But Faye does. She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be internalized. So much could be done in a fraction of a moment. So, we give Faye sole control of the machine to a mental process of the patient. The ethical implications of that. It has not been done for good reasons. That is actually, like, really scary. We're gonna give control. We're gonna give control over to this imaginary friend. Oh my god. No. Hasn't been done because no patient has had a chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leave and just write it off? What about legal complications? And the contract, it says... Oh, come on, Eva. When has the contract stopped us? Guys, hello? Go on, I'll be right behind. Alright. Rosie's gonna trust us. This is nuts. This is bonkers. This is absolutely ludicrous. Because Faye is not going to go against our boy's wishes. She's not. She's not gonna like take over and make it so like, oh, I'm his one true love. I was real all along. Like anything like that. Because she's very interested specifically. She's been clear with us that she's interested in maintaining that she is a figment of his imagination. Like, God, this is bogus, but it works, right? Well, if I were Colin, and on my last breath, I'd trust you over two strangers in white coats, right? Huh. Your colleague was right about one thing. There's more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. You've been here for a day, and yet, in all of his time, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And, well, you're kind of the first I've been able to meet, too. That's cool as shit, too. Thanks, Faye. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wished for, was for someone to understand him this intimately. It's, one heck of a meet and greet. That's for sure. Full admin access transferred to unknown credit L cash. Faye. Yo. You got the power inside your hands. You gonna be alright? Just a little nervous, I guess. Given the circumstances, I'd say that's alright. Oh, I'm out. Good luck. It's your boat now. Hey. Do you think that in some ways I've truly existed? I think right now, more than any time ever, absolutely. So, okay, like, think of it this way. The internal workings of all of this happening is that, Faye, this imaginary person, is going to go back into Colin, into his imagination before he dies, and just reroute his entire memory in probably little innocuous ways to make him live out a life of no regrets. Little things, and Faye gets to stay by his side forever. All of that is internal to Colin. All of it is technically imaginary, except us. Except that we will now know the story of Faye forever. Which makes it so that she has now truly existed more than anyone could have ever possibly thought. Because it's not like he told this story of Faye to Asher to pass on Faye in any kind of memorial or even just imaginary way. But she's here right now, so like, we're doing this crazy stuff. I am so into this. I'm even more into this than I was, like, before, at any point. This is unimaginable and awesome as shit. For what it's worth, I think all our memories and everything in it can be nothing but fiction that we tell ourselves. I kind of have a lot to think about on this, so, since, I mean, it's my job. Anyway, good luck out here. Colin's counting on you. Gotta go. And then we're gone. Just ghosts out of the machine. Like, that's the weirdest fucking part of all of this, is that they talk about this ghost in the machine, the AI, but they never talk about the ghost coming out of the machine. And that's what this is. Boom! I blew them all out. No, it's really nice, actually. She's going to have access to the full Colin. The full Colin experience. Downloadable to you for $9.99. Alright, now, here's the easiest part of this game, is when the main character dies. You can't say that about anything else. His blood pressure is dropping, vital signs are fading fast. I think he's letting go. Come on, one last push. It's okay. That's okay. We're all here together to be a part of it. I'm sorry for your loss. Just take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork. And when they're ready, I'll let them know. This corporation makes people die with buckets on their head. Look at this goofer. Look at Colin with his bucket on his head. This is very sweet, though. I swear to God, I'm gonna read the shit out of this green diary. I'm just gonna read the crap out of it. So, hey, Neil, where are we gonna go from here? It's always a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this after just having been in there. It is what it is. I'm just a little cold. Want to go hang out on the balcony? It felt warmer in there. What we did back there. Do you know if it worked? Hard to say. I'll try to dig through the data afterwards, but... well, it's never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent the data will be. Guess we've got another mess of a report to write. We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, I just remembered something. Oh, thank God. Oh. So, did you succeed? There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but I'm not sure if we'll ever know what really happened in those last moments. Hey, Sophia said you got a lighter? Yeah. Please, God.
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And
This must be what she's put together with Colin.
did I make it after all
That he did all of this stuff,
the other side?
sometimes with Faye, sometimes not.
Is it only green?
Also, duh, I didn't realize that, you know, Faye got to go on these flights and stuff because of the circus. I didn't put that together at all.
Because waiting by yesterday
But this is helping him remember more of the
is to wish
important
love
things
away.
more clearly. Oh, we had a full wedding on Bora Bora.
As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the one
Yes, yes. He's got so many more memories now.
Pages flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out.
That's awesome. That's so amazing.
And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all. All the grass on the other
And there he goes.
side.
When he left the
Is
nest.
it only greener in my mind?
And him finally getting to remember that last concert. Yes, yes.
Because trading my yesterday.
And they're out. They're gone.
Wish my life
Never been there.
away.
It's just Rue Dog. Yes. Colin have grandkids. Bye! Y'all went on a pizza playdate that day. That place didn't even exist. We have to erase ourselves. Wow, that was amazing. So this is when he went out and wrote the book? Hey, Colin. How's it going? Oh, and they get one last Rick. They get to hang out one more time. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm out. I can't do it anymore. That's so good. It's been a while, huh? A long while. You all haven't changed much. And whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish it were under better circumstances, but I know. I wish I still had time to tell you all about what happened since then. It's okay, I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Just tell me one thing though. You still have any regrets? Regrets? Yeah, I have lots of those. But that's okay. The chances I missed, the mishaps, and all that I wish I had, well, they were all still a part of it. They made the way for all that I have now. And what do I have? I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world. That's all I wished to hear. Booyah! I'm best in science. I'm super science #1 Faye. Faye as in faker. Go on, they're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Into my crappy apartment? No, metaphorically. Colin. Sorry I had to leave back then. Wow. Faye saying that she's sorry for leaving? I always kind of thought she was super confident in that. Like, this was my time to go. I'm super awesome Faye, good at everything #1. But no. Thank you for having been there when no one else was. And I'm glad that he got to have returned to him good memories of his parents. Because what we had seen previously of his parents was bad news bears, really. Just them leaving all the time. Yay. That's awesome. And that's all he wrote. That felt very good. Oh, Mr. Reeves. Thank you, Can. So what are we gonna do from here? What now? Well, how do we go forward? God, I just love that all of the fakeness was totally real in the end for all of us. And maybe we'll never know what's inside that green book, and that's totally fine. At this point, I'm fine with everyone else knowing what's in the green book, because we've already, like, we've seen it now, right? That was kind of two birds, one stone there at the end, where everything that was written in that book was probably just what we saw there at the end. It was a nice ending. Man, that was a lot. That felt a lot denser than To the Moon. The primary. Maybe just because I've got bias towards what we just went through and all of that, and it's all fresh in my head, but it felt like a lot more happened between a lot more characters than the first one. But it was really sweet. That was so sweet. I've been thinking about this for a little bit. Oh God, they're gonna hit me with a stinger. Let me just give them the stinger real quick before I go into Finding Paradise thoughts. Hold up, Dr. Rosie, is she going to the funeral of all of these people whose brains she's diving in? Oh, of course, the stinger. Hopefully we'll get to ride that giant silver motorcycle. Stop. Where are you? At my scotch, drinking home. You said you'd be here. I said I'd visit like we always do, not attend the funeral. When was the last time we even did that? Oh, okay, good. Thank you. I know, but I just thought we owe it to him after... Dr. Rosaline, we're about to start. Go on, I'll get my turn. All right, enjoy your scotch. He's not drinking. This dude's so full of lies. You know it. We need to bring back the other doctor, the third doctor. God, Watts has been getting so cagey lately. Ooh, not looking sketchy at all, Neil. I asked you to knock, not hack my lock. Switching to digital was a terrible idea. Why didn't you just keep both locks on? Dagnabbit, Rob. I don't know why she even got you involved. Look, we don't have long. Are you guys still in or not? You betcha. So, is that the solution you were talking about? Yeah, that's her. No, don't, no, don't. That's not good. That's mean. That's mean and bad. You gonna pitch bend the intro theme again for us? Come on, stop this nonsense. I feel like if I hit the X, yeah, it's gonna take me to the desktop. That's not what I want to be, though. I don't want to be on the desktop right now. Put me back in the game. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So let's do some deconstruction. Let's do the background explodes behind me thing again, because I liked that. I liked that at the beginning of this episode. Ah. Finding Paradise, our second episode of the To the Moon series is completed, and it gives us way more questions than I thought I needed. I don't remember the first one ending on any kind of like cliffhanger, and I just might again be misremembering it, but like, damn. There's still a couple. I feel like there's quite a few loose ends. Like I guess we did know what happened to the data. Sorry, I was just about to say like, hey, we don't know what happened to the data on all of that. But no, if Faye is like literally going to be our little AI buddy now, our little Microsoft Word paperclip. Hey, it looks like you're trying to reroute the memories of a dying dude. Need any assistance? I don't know. All I know is that I hope that we can do this again, and I hope that we can have a woman be a patient next time instead of some random dude. I don't know. Maybe there's some other critical reasons why diving into random, usually like white-seeming dude is the main go. Because I don't know. There's something that feels weird about that. So that's why I'm like, maybe a third one we can fix that, move some things around, and add some more flavor to the what has now become a formula. Very, very good formula. Formulas are not bad in this case because of how often kind of like sci-fi tropes are used in this. The ways that the tropes are mixed around, like atoms to a molecule, create very novel things in a series. And so it's good. It's very good formula. I don't know what else to say anymore. Like, every time we do any of this happened the last time we did To the Moon. I remember last year when we did this. I remember now. We got to the end and it was just like, whew, we just went through something together, didn't we? So, we found paradise, right? Finding paradise. Wait, sorry. Let's like rephrase all of this. We did not find paradise. We were in the act of finding paradise the entire time. Dude went to paradise. He was at Bora Bora. Like, that's literally the stock definition of paradise. Paradise was found quite instantly. And our continued search for paradise after that was only out of confusion? I don't even know what the right word would be, but like we continue to be in the act of finding paradise. Why? Why are we always in the act of finding paradise in this game? I think that's probably the most critical question we can ask right now, specifically out of the title at least. But yeah, Dr. Watts never got to ride on that cool, sick, flip trick motorcycle. Darn. Dang. But we did totally have laser beam fights. And then had, like, some RPG, some real-ass RPG floating rocks. I hope Gao got a kick out of putting some floating-ass rocks in the game. It's like, yeah, RPGs inside my RPG. I like this. Because I know I would have. Yeah, we did so much. We did so much together. And I am actually kind of surprised now by the end of it that there was so much science fiction happening at any given time. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling because I don't want to like leave this space that we've made together. I don't want to say goodbye. I'm clinging on to life here, but I guess it's time to kind of pull the plug on this game, huh? Is that kind of morbid? I don't know, maybe that's just a really good joke, and I'll have to think about it. Oh, that was so much, so sad and so lovely, and I just want to like cry all night long now because everything worked out so well, and it shouldn't have. It really, really shouldn't have. It didn't need to at all, and it did. I love you guys. I'm glad we got to share this moment together. I don't know what we're gonna do next time. We got more games coming up all the time. We're in the middle of doing a bazillion games right now. And all of them are completely different from this game. Very, very, very different. A lot of reading heavy games, but they are not the same kind of reading at all. So I hope you'll join me for them. And I hope you'll join me as there'll be more of these games. I can't wait for more. Maybe it'll be another 6 years. And you know what? If a game like this came out every like 6-7 years for 45 years, that'd be kind of freaking perfect, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be kinda just totally perfect to grow up playing To the Moon games? And then you're like, you play the last one, you're like, oh, well, that's it. Series is over. I'm gonna die now. I guess I'll just die. Yeah, I'll see you guys in 45 years. I like that. I hope you hang out with me. I hope I get to be here in 45 years. That sounds really nice, actually. I can't imagine growing old and finding paradise, but, you know, Ken Gao can for me. Alright, I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna take a little siesta. I'm gonna just take a nap, and I'm gonna say goodbye, and the show's gonna be over, and the YouTube video is gonna end, and you're gonna autoplay to another video. It's gonna be a different video. It's gonna be a different like whole thing, or you're just gonna go close the tab and go to bed. Either way, I'll be here. I'll be here inside the little computer box. If you ever want to hang out again, or if you just want to watch the same thing and hang out with exactly the same me, I'll be there too. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye. I don't want to go. I don't want to. But I guess I have to. Bye. Rude Dog says bye too. Bye. Woo.